Dude, what was like, what's like in that vein? What's the most like spontaneous thing you've done over the summer?
That's a good question.
And it sounds like a lame question too. But
No, actually I have an answer for it. I built a computer.
Oh, dude, I saw your.
Yeah, I'm going to have, by the time you've seen this, I will have already made it, but I'm going to make like a little announcement thing, kind of breaking down what's been happening with this podcast over the past 4 months and why I haven't been posting, but it hasn't been in vain. I'll say that much, but you'll already know at this point. But basically I built a computer. Yeah, and because like,
are you a PC guy now?
I am a PC guy now, yeah. Because I was
nerd
to edit this, and this is basically the point. The last episode of the podcast that I had made, which was a long time ago, back in April, I had made a podcast talking about how I wanted to replace my laptop because I have a 2015 MacBook Pro. And, I used it all through college. I mean, it traveled to every class with me, bouncing around in the book bag, like,
I was thinking about replacing my laptop soon.
Yeah, and it was just like, I couldn't edit this podcast on that laptop any longer and make a product that I was happy with. And that's why I was like, I need to take the time to just figure out what I want to do computer-wise, and then I can push this thing to the next
why
level.
Not make your own PC?
Right, and I was thinking, if you watch that podcast, I talk about the WWDC, which is basically this big Apple announcement event that they do every year to announce products. And I thought they were going to be announcing new MacBooks at it. So I was like, man, like, okay, once they announce the new 16-inch MacBook, I'm just going to buy that and that'll be my computer. But that rolls around in like May or I think it was like the first week of June that rolls around, WWDC, and they don't announce any new computers. Like they announce like the new iPad and whatever, other stuff. But like I was like, okay, so now I'm stuck in a conundrum where I'm like, do I want to like wait any longer? But like, then I'm like, well, I'm not gonna be able to post any podcast episodes. Like I want to like get it back as soon as possible. So I kind of molded over and ended up wasting a lot of time. But like at the same time, I was doing other stuff. But like, eventually I just kind of came to the conclusion I wanted to build a computer. And in like June, in like middle of June, honestly, I decided, and I was like looking around for parts, and right now, obviously, there's a huge shortage with everything, but especially with the computer market, it is an absolute nightmare when it comes to getting graphics cards right now.
Oh, dude, when I was working at an electronics recycling company for a little bit, and like we would get some graphics cards in, and like these dudes would try to just like call us up and buy them, and they're so fucking expensive. Like there was this super nice one we got that came in, and it like must have cost like $800, and this guy comes in and he's like, I've got 300 cash. And my boss just says,
they're going for more than that now.
And my boss just says, get the fuck out of here. Like, no, yeah. Like, wow. No. I mean, like, it's like not even half, like, and people want them regardless.
Yeah.
Like,
they're very in demand right now. So basically what I did was like, I was looking at scalpers online trying to buy one because I was like, I need to get this going. And
that's crazy.
I found a guy that I was going to buy from, and I put a $1,100 payment in for a RTX 3080 graphics card, and well, the delivery date doesn't come, so I'm like,
shrewd nerds.
So I ended up fighting it and getting it. I ended up getting reimbursed. Yeah, I got refunded by the credit card company, but like,
so you got scammed.
I got scammed.
Damn,
I got scammed.
That's
so like,
a bigger story here.
That's what I'm saying. There's probably so many dudes who are doing that. Like,
and so what happened? Yeah, so I ended up getting my money back, but like, when that happened, and that dispute took literally a month for me, like trying to figure that out. But I was like, I knew I'd be fine because I'm like, I have all the evidence. I had I sent them literally a 5-page document of evidence.
Just hammered them with fucking
literally
paperwork.
I sat down for like an hour after work one day and just went to town on it and made like a legit like deposition document like of like everything. Literally. And with exhibits and everything. Yeah, and as soon as I submitted that,
fucking lot.
Yeah, I was on the hook for $1,100. I was a little freaked out, but I knew I'd be fine.
You can buy a whole new laptop for $1,100 like that.
So I got reimbursed. And what I ended up doing was doing Micro Center down. There's Micro Centers everywhere, but like I went to Micro Center and basically they basically have a raffle system for
They have a
graphics
stranglehold on like I didn't realize how Micro Centers were like a chain.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that at all because they look so dumpy from the outside.
Right.
They look like a used car dealership renovated for a computer place.
They
And
totally
then there's like
do.
there are ones in every city.
That's
I
a
don't
great
get
point.
You'll it's the strangest sight. I was driving down I think it was Morse Road, and there was a Micro Center, or it's Bethel Road, and there's a Micro Center. I was on my way to a doctor's appointment early in the morning, and it looked like there was a shoe release.
Yeah.
People were
That's
lined
what- okay,
up outside
listen,
a Micro Center.
that's what I'm getting to. That's what I'm getting to.
There's the new mufflers getting
Yeah, I was
released
like,
outside
what?
this auto parts place.
What's
Listen.
going on outside a Micro Center?
Listen, yes, that's what I was getting into. Was they used to
All these
have
graphics cards.
Micro Center used to have their system was first come first serve for graphics cards. So you showed up
There you go.
and you had to wait in line all night. So you would have to show people would show up at
That's
midnight
insane.
and
Bro,
wait
it's like
in
it's
line
March Madness. Like
all
you're camping
night.
out for Midnight Madness or something.
Literally, you camp out and then they show up and basically the shipment shows up and they go, all right, we have this many of this.
Dude.
And if you don't get it,
It's like
you don't get it. So
working
like
at the
Wow.
docks in like the 1880s where they said we need 4 positions and then, choose the 4 biggest Polacks and then send the rest home.
right. Yeah, that's exactly what they did.
That's fucking crazy.
And what eventually they ended up changing the system in the
like
middle
the
of the
jungle.
summer. Because I was like, that's why I went to the scalper because I'm like, and the scammers because I was like,
you
I'm
couldn't
not
nail
gonna
one.
wait out in the friggin' middle of the night for this thing. Like, no way. And so eventually, though, I think it was like in July or August, Micro Center like changed their policy to where they have a raffle system. So you show up there
That's
at like
nice.
9 a.m. and they have like a QR code that activates at 9 a.m. and you basically scan it and then put all your information in on the website and you basically jump in line and then at random they just pick people and then
That's not bad.
and then by
it
like
kinda sucks still.
9:45, by 9:45 you know if you're gonna get one or
Okay,
not.
yeah,
then-
but that's not bad,
Yeah,
though.
it's
Like-
not as bad. It's definitely a much better system
I don't know, yeah.
than the waiting out in line and in the middle of the night. Like, and I just don't think I think they were getting sick of having people loiter outside of their property all day.
exactly,
Like,
dude.
people would literally bring in
Just
like
playing,
tents
like
and chairs and
10 nerds playing Dungeons and Dragons outside waiting all
Literally.
night or playing Magic the Gathering. Like,
so yeah.
should be fun.
I
to
entered
play.
the
I do wanna play
raffle
that.
and I ended up getting a graphics card for a pretty decent price. I paid a little bit. I paid the premium, but I mean, you're gonna. I paid about $1,400 for mine, but it's a 3080.
How
and
much was it total to build the whole PC?
I built a really nice computer.
Okay,
so
like-
I
like-
spent a little bit more money.
Okay,
but
I've always been wondering because I figured like the advantage of the PC, building your own PC, was that you could make it like how you wanted, all the specs and all that crap. But then also like I figured it would be a little bit cheaper, but I have no clue. I keep burping.
It can be. It varies. I mean, it depends on what you're going to use it for. For me, I'm using it for editing. I want
Right.
to do motion graphics. I want to do a little
needed
music
you
production,
needed a
maybe
nice
other stuff I
graphics
want
card.
to do. So, like, yeah, I wanted to get a nice system, and yeah, I paid a lot of money. I paid probably, it's probably a little over $4,000 because I bought a monitor too. But,
Whoa.
yeah, but I mean, you don't have to spend that much on it.
I
Don't feel bad about that though,
No,
because
no,
that's an investment in
That's
yourself.
that's literally what I was gonna say. It's an investment. No, I don't feel
Yeah.
bad about it.
You want to pay $4,000 and
It's
have
just
all
not
that
what I was
capability now, or
expecting.
do you want to wait till you have the money and I don't know, justify that in 10
that
years?
and
Do
on
it
top
now.
of it, the prices are only gonna go up on this stuff.
very
So
true.
like,
Exactly.
that's why I'm
that's
like,
just way more than what I expected. I
yeah,
thought it
but
was
you
gonna
don't.
be
I mean,
like
you can build a nice computer for
half that.
$1,500, $2,000. I
Okay,
mean,
yeah.
But think about it. You use it as a computer. You can use it as a game console. I'm
Right.
not getting the new PlayStation or
So
the
you're
new
gaming
Xbox.
on your PS5?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can do that. And there's more
I
games
bought
on
a PS5.
computer. Oh, you did?
I spent
Do you like it?
$750 on it. I like it, dude. I haven't been playing enough, honestly.
Really?
Like I was never a big gamer ever, but like I got the PS5. Like I was like, it's COVID. It's like I'm
Right.
gonna be stuck at home more often. Now's the time to get it. I'm gonna be bored. I spent $750 on it from a dude on Facebook Marketplace, which I was like, okay, not
Yeah.
bad. I didn't want to wait any longer. I'd been trying to get one for like 5 months, but I haven't played it in like. I played a little bit of Spider-Man last night, and that was the first time I played it.
Oh,
the Miles Morales.
Oh, I haven't played the Miles Morales, but
It's
I
sick.
played the original one, and that was really fun.
It's sick, dude.
And
It's
I
so
loved
fun
the
to just-
story on that too. I'm like, this is like one of the best Spider-Man stories I've ever seen done. Like seriously, like the way they did Doc Ock and all that was really well done.
Was he in the first one?
I think he is. Yeah.
Shit, now I need to play it.
Oh, it's really good.
I'm so excited for the change, change the topics again. But you saw the new Spider-Man No Way Home trailer,
Yes.
right?
No. Yeah.
Did you see it?
Let's
David?
talk about it.
Oh my god. I mean, you're not as big as you haven't seen all the Marvel movies. You're not a big.
No,
Marvel
I'm not a
guy.
superhero movie guy.
Yeah, which is weird.
It's losing me too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's okay, right?
Well, you guys, I'm gonna plug my phone in real quick.
Go ahead.
Like a lot of the time, it's like enough is enough. But like, dude, this one looks sick. I mean, I'll always dig Spider-Man. I'll always dig a Wolverine. Always, maybe not dig it, but like I'll always watch a Wolverine movie.
Yeah, no, this one looks good. I
It's
actually,
got Doc Ock coming back.
yeah, I did reviews for Falcon and Winter Soldier and WandaVision, and I didn't love either of them.
Really? I heard they were both really good.
I thought WandaVision was okay, but I thought Falcon and Winter Soldier was so like melodramatic and bland.
People were jerking off so hard to both of those.
Really? Yeah.
From what I saw on my feed.
No, a lot of my friends like it too. I'm in an MCU chat with a lot of my
beer.
friends from my old fraternity, and we always just talk about the news and all that with the MCU. And yeah, they're still in on it, but like it's losing me. Ever since Endgame, it's just been like none of this really
Right.
matters. The stakes are completely
feel you.
gone. Like Black Widow, I thought was the first 10 minutes were amazing.
I haven't seen Black Widow, but it did look bad. I had to figure that it was just gonna
I'll
be
say this
bad.
much: the first 10 minutes were amazing, and then the movie completely falls off a cliff. But
I don't see Florence Pugh as an action.
she's
star.
actually really good in
Is
the
she?
film.
She's
Yeah,
a good
I liked
actress.
her,
She's
but-
very good.
yeah, the MCU.
I'll see it eventually just to see those two act.
yeah,
Like,
I think Spider-Man looks good though.